Hello everybody, here once again to give you an update on our forecast for the overnight hours and tomorrow morning. We'll wait for a few folks to get into the room here, to tune in. All the terms are outdated these days, huh? Hey Karen, we got some people joining us here. All right, so the main story for the update this time around is that the overall amounts that we're expecting for the upstate have the potential to go up just a little and probably not down. Things are still really quiet over most of the area. We expect the main moisture to arrive after midnight, and the heart of the event for the upstate appears to be 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. So things will get started before then, but as far as the coverage and the intensity and getting most of what we're going to get, looks like that's going to happen about that time. So let's show you some graphics here and show you what's going on. Hey Norma, how are you doing today? Hey Elizabeth, hello Woodruff. Hey Scott, love your last name. Hi Brenda. Okay, so we've had a few very light mountain snow showers, temperatures there finally into at least the mid-30s. We've also had a couple of rain showers in North Carolina. For the upstate, after midnight is what it's going to take for us to even get below freezing. In addition to that, we've got to bring the moisture in, so that's going to happen a little bit later on. We expect the highest snow amounts to be focused over the eastern and northeastern part of the upstate. And then black ice is going to be a real concern, because if we get several, or at least an inch or two of snow, a lot of that moisture is going to be left over going into Thursday morning, and it's going to mean some slick spots on roadways, so you're going to have to watch out for that. Hey Jason, I would probably give fishing kind of a thumbs down for tomorrow. Hi Connie. Okay, so here's the latest map, and again, I might change this a little bit later this evening depending on some additional computer guidance that we can look at. But right now, it still looks like it's a good bet that from Gaffney to Spartanburg, Union, possibly down into Lawrence County a little bit more, and on into Greenville County, 1 to 2 inches of snow there. And then really for the rest of the upstate, with the exception of extreme western Oconee County, up to an inch of snow is very possible. We have some upper level energy that's going to be moving through, moisture kind of streaming in from the southwest, and temperatures should be cold enough for that to fall as snow. In the mountains, around an inch, and then again, lower amounts farther to the west. So that's what we have so far as the snow total expectation. And of course, with any kind of snow on the roads with freezing temperatures, it's going to be a problem. So winter weather advisory is still in effect for all of the area. It officially begins at 10 o'clock for the upstate, and that will go until noon tomorrow. So it's really in that time frame where we expect the greatest threat of some dangerous driving conditions there. Hey, Micah. So are y'all happy about this chance of snow, or not so happy about the chance of snow? I've seen a lot of angry faces and a lot of hearts. See, there's a couple angry faces. Angry, lots of hearts. Oh, angry, 2 thumbs up, 2 hearts. Okay. Everybody's got mixed feelings on it. I like the challenge of trying to figure it out. But it's snow in the south. I always say I don't make the weather. If I did, I'd make it exactly like I said it would be. Hey Karen, got your bread milk, very good. I'd imagine that some of the aisles are probably on the cleaner side tonight. As far as what's happening right now, again, we've had a few very light snow showers so far in western North Carolina. We don't really have a whole lot going on in the upstate at all, and that is exactly what we expected. We've got plenty of cloud cover though, and this band of moisture extends all the way back to the Gulf Coast, to southeast Texas. This area in here is going to help fill this in a little bit later on tonight. See how it's kind of broken up in Georgia and northern Alabama, but that should start to fill in, and then it's going to make its way across the upstate. Here is a simulated radar and what the radar might look like as we go through time. So let me see what I can do. 10 o'clock, still looking at some light snow showers in the area.
Oh. I'm sorry, I'm photobombing your
Hold
live.
on. We got
Photobomb.
We have Gordondale's in the house, everybody.
Photobomb. All right, go.
All right, just getting everybody the update here. Okay, so still looking at snow in the mountains. And then for the upstate, still dry. So it's really not until after midnight that we expect to find some of that moisture on the increase. Okay. Now look what happens. This is 6 o'clock in the morning. See what I mean about the coverage? Hey, Connie. Yeah, I'm with you. It's going to be tough to figure out when you make up those things. Hey, Brandon. I would say 2 inches, maybe isolated higher amounts in Forest City is very plausible there. But anyway, this is what it's going to look like. So as you would imagine, I-85 has been treated and will get a lot of attention, but you're going to have to watch out on the secondary roads around the freeway, the highways there. And then it looks like the moisture might try to hold on a little longer. So this is lunchtime, and we're still looking at some snow showers favoring eastern parts of the area. Everything's on its way out at that point, but even a few flurries and cloud cover all the way back. So that's going to work to keep us on the cold side too. I think temperatures will stay below freezing over most of the upstate. Hello, Bill. Hey, Donnie. All right, so we clear out finally, getting into Thursday morning, but that's kind of bad news because once everything settles in, especially with any snow on the ground, will be a lot colder, mainly single digits and teens for the upstate. So you're going to have to watch out for the black ice, the slick roadways. It's going to be tougher. Things will try to warm up, but if there's a snowpack, it's going to mean a slower warm up for us. We will be milder though, and then a bigger warming trend on the way. Okay, hey Brina, for Fingerville, I would say a couple of inches of snow is very possible for you. Here's where we are right now. Look at that, 40s. I mean, this is going to feel great compared to what we're going to see tomorrow. 37 in Asheville. And here's the forecast. Again, staying below freezing for tomorrow afternoon. And then 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, stepping us into the weekend. So that's looking good. Another front comes in on Monday, but that's a Pacific front. So notice how mild the temperatures are, once we break out into sunshine, where as warm as we'll be on Saturday. And then there's your mountain forecast. So anyway, right now we're kind of still in that stage of waiting for everything to come together. All of the computer guidance is showing that it will come together and may come together better than what I've indicated here. But for now, I feel comfortable with these numbers. So I might tweak them a little bit for 10 and 11 once I have a chance to kind of soak in some extra information, additional computer model information and things like that. Hey, Mary. Spartanburg, good chance of a couple inches of snow. I'd say 1 to 2, somewhere in that ballpark. Same for Gaffney, Union, Jonesville, Buffalo, Cowpens, and Pacolet. Maybe down towards Woodruff. I think there's a really good chance of an inch of snow over most of the upstate. Put it that way. Of course, a lot of the school districts have closed. I know that Lawrence 55 is closed tomorrow. Spartanburg districts are closed. And I guess we'll still wait. Some of the districts, they're going to want to put people out on the roads tomorrow morning to see what it's like. And again, I think by 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, if this works out the way we think that it will, it's going to be snowing pretty good as far as the coverage goes anyway. So that's the latest. Does anybody have any questions? I think everybody got a good look at the snowfall amounts. Thank you, Bill. And again, I might tweak these numbers a little bit for the later newscast, so make sure you stay tuned for Lawrence. I think a good chance of an inch, and I think there's a possibility you could get a little bit more than that because this area might expand, a little bit farther to the west. We'll just have to see. All right. Well, that's it from here. Hope y'all are having a good evening otherwise. Everybody's waiting for the snow, right? And hope you have a good day tomorrow. And if you don't have our Storm Team 7 weather app, go ahead and get that. We also have a 7 News app. Otherwise, I'll see you on 7 News at 10 on the CW and 7 News at 11. And then again tomorrow as we talk about what we got. All right. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.